All right, let's go. One take. You will not be successful if you do not keep trying the things that make you uncomfortable. And those are going to be the things that you feel like aren't actually productive or are going to make you, you know, move forwards with your day, or the things that you have to hesitate on before you do it. And the rule that I live by is if you have to hesitate and come up with a reason not to do it, you should be doing it. Where if you have to think of a reason to do it, you shouldn't be doing it. Stay with me now. There's only so much time that you have to really lock in and push yourself to achieve these goals that you really want to achieve, because at the end of the day, you get one life, you get one chance to try and make this work. And if you don't make it work, that's it. There is no other chances that we're aware of. Maybe there's a second life, but we don't know of that, and that's not confirmed. So what are you doing? You get one shot to try and make it work. And you're going to sit here and tell me that tomorrow's the day you're going to try. What if there is no tomorrow? What if today was the last day that you were alive and able to try your absolute best to strive towards a better version of yourself, and you did it? What if tomorrow is the day that you're sitting in the hospital on your deathbed with a ticking time bomb for how much time you have left to live? Then what? Are you going to look back at your life and wish that you had done things differently? Or are you going to look back at your life and be satisfied with every day that you tried? And I understand that there's going to be days where you can't necessarily try or give 100%, but there's also days where you just have to keep pushing. Because if you don't, you start to fall behind. Every day that you don't progress towards your goals, you're falling behind. And somebody else will take your spot if you do not try. I wasted 10 years of my life not trying. And realistically, sure, we can say at 9 years old, I really wasn't doing much. But 9 years old is when that fear started to kick in of I'm not doing enough. And this applied just in school. And I didn't know anything else at the time, but it was always, oh, I'll try harder tomorrow in school, or next week I'll try harder. And then it got into outside of school things when I started my own projects. Then it was, okay, well, I'll just try harder in this project tomorrow, or I'll just start this work tomorrow. And it was always tomorrow, 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 never today, 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 because I just thought that I had infinite amounts of time. And it was only when I realized that this year I'm turning 20. And for the last 10 years of my life, I did absolutely, in my eyes, nothing productive with it. Sure, I may have had a career, I may have had a job, I may have made money, I may have graduated high school and got through all of that. But at the end of the day, what did I really accomplish that I actually wanted to accomplish? Nothing, because I just kept telling myself tomorrow. In the last month, it has been officially tomorrow will mark the 1 month date of me being out of a career, a 9-to-5 career. And I have accomplished more in 29 days than I have in the last 5 years. That should speak to something about what is possible. In 1 month, think about how much my life has changed. Now think about in the 1 year perspective of things. If you keep doing that for 1 whole year, how much will your life truthfully change? Because I can promise you that if you put the work in and you continue to grind towards it, as if it's the only thing that you know how to do, you will see results and you will see change faster than you can even imagine it. And that is the reality that I'm currently living through, and a lot of you are seeing. There's a lot of people that I used to know that knew my exact scenario a month ago today and right now. And each and every one of them can clearly attest to the fact that my life has changed drastically in 30 days because I started putting effort in. And all it takes is just that little bit of effort. And once you get that ball rolling, the ball just keeps rolling. And you just have to keep pushing it until it gains so much momentum that you fall in love with the process and you literally can't stop because you love it so much. And it's going to get to a point where you start to become more obsessed with the process than you do the goals. And this is something that I wanted to tie in Stop setting goals. Goals don't work because you get excited about it, and excitement drives motivation. When you lose motivation, you lose all will to continue those goals. Set fear. If I don't do this, where is my life going to be? If I don't do this, how is this going to affect my life? If I don't do this, how is this going to impact my life in the long run? And that's what changed my entire thought process. If I don't, what is the consequence? And the consequence is that I go back to the same life that I was living before, working a 9 to 5 that I didn't like, doing something that I didn't like for the rest of my life. And the second that you put those fears into reality, your entire mindset shifts, and all of a sudden you go from motivated to scared. And scared drives more than motivation. If there was a bear chasing you and you had to run to that finish line as fast as humanly possible or else you were gonna die, you're gonna run. You're gonna run fast. You're gonna run real fast. But if you just had to cross the finish line to get that goal, you're gonna take your sweet time and you're gonna run at your own pace because there's nothing chasing you down. The second that something's chasing you down, you automatically click into gear and you start moving. And it was the second that I realized I don't have forever to make this work, and time is relative. I only have so much time to make this work before I don't have time. And 20 years, to achieve my goal, actually 15 years. I want to be retired by 35 years old. And I know that sounds crazy and ambitious, but think about it. If I put 15 years in now to retire at 35, I have the rest of my life until the average life expectancy being 65, 70 years old before most people pass away and die. I have all that time left to spend with a family, with kids that I love, with my wife, and actually spend the time enjoying life, as opposed to going to work every single day until I'm 60, and then maybe I have 10 years to enjoy my life. So let the fear take control. Don't let the motivation control your goals. Set goals. Goals are good to have, but make sure there's a reason you're driving towards it. And it shouldn't be, I just want to achieve this goal. It's, if I don't achieve this goal, this is going to happen. If I don't get this goal, I am going to live this for the rest of my life, and it is going to haunt you. It is going to haunt you for every minute that you are laying on that deathbed until you close your eyes and you pass away. And it will be the worst feeling that you can ever imagine. And it goes the same with, a way to put this that maybe will invoke a little bit of emotion that you'll finally be able to understand, is when a relative passes away, you wish you had spent more time with them. You wish for that time back that you could have spent with them making more memories. Now put that into the scenario of, I wish I had tried harder to get to the goal that I wanted to be at. Let that sink in, and maybe that'll start to change your mindset, because all it takes is one single day to change everything, to change your entire course. You can go down road A, or you can go down road B. Choice is yours.